Welcome to BaseballGuys.com. I'm your host, turning around the horn, Ray Flowers. See these fingers? They're pretty sore. Same with these eyes. I spent the entire day cataloging all of the deals, all of the rumors of baseball deals at rumorzone.com. So if you want to go there and see what I wrote about today, you can do that. Or you can just listen to this video and I'll give you a brief recap of what's going on in the world of baseball as we approach the trade deadline, July 31st, tomorrow. Lance Berkman, he's going to the Yankees, folks. This deal still has not been officially announced. It probably won't be done officially until tomorrow. But the bottom line here is this. Lance Berkman will go to the Yankees. There will be a couple of minor league prospects that will go back to the Astros. The Yankees will pick up the entirety of Berkman's contract. But the Yankees have agreed not to pick up the $15 million option for Berkman in 2011. The reason? Berkman wants to return to Houston. What does this mean? This means he is the ultimate rental player. He's going to go to New York. He's going to play for a couple months there, try to win a ring, and then head back to the Astros come next season if everything works out. Berkman will probably be the DH against right-handed pitching the rest of the season. Might get some work at first base to spell Teixeira, but really he's going to be limited to probably DH duties, maybe in the outfield a little bit, but with his knee issues and the fact he hasn't really played in the outfield since 2007, it's going to be right-handed pitchers only for him in the designated hitter spot. The move helps him a little bit. He's in a great yard now to hit, in a great lineup. Things don't change a lot with Lance Berkman. He'll be a solid bat, but not someone you want to blow your free agent budget acquisition dollars on if you're in an AL-only league. Edwin Jackson. For some reason, he's the hot guy in the trade market right now, and finally a deal was worked out. Edwin Jackson was traded from the Diamondbacks to the White Sox for a package of players, including Daniel Hudson. Daniel Hudson was the minor league player of the year in some respects last year. Went 14-5. His ERA was barely over 2.3 for the White Sox. Had a very strong run in 17 starts with an ERA under 3.5 this year in the minors. Brought up to the White Sox. Had a little bit of struggles in his few outings. But almost everyone agrees that this guy's got the upside of a number 3 starter long term. Why did this deal get done? Well, it's a good question. As it stands now, the Diamondbacks get the younger Hudson. He's got 6 years of arbitration time left before he would be eligible for free agency. Edwin Jackson's only got a 1.5 years left of control under his current contract. So the White Sox are taking a big chance here, trading a guy that's part of their future for a guy right now. Now, the secondary issue is, will the White Sox now move Edwin Jackson, who in his career, folks, has had 1 season with an ERA under 4.4 or a WHIP under 1.5? 1 season. Will the White Sox now trade him, as expected, to the Nationals to acquire the bat of Adam Dunn? That's what everyone's thought would occur the whole time along. Unfortunately, if you're a person in the Nationals who really, really wants Edwin Jackson, you may not get your wish. The White Sox are apparently going to try to work out a deal to add Adam Dunn, while at the same time holding on to Edwin Jackson. Not much time left before the trade deadline. It looks like Jackson will get flipped for Adam Dunn, but we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed there, because there could be some more movement for those two teams. Cristian Guzman, he has been traded from the Nationals. He's going where? He's going to Texas to play for the Rangers. Now, the issue there is this. Ian Kinsler has a groin injury. He was placed on the disabled list. Various reports about the severity of that injury, ranging from not very good to so-so. But we look for him at this point to miss anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks of time. The Rangers made a determination that was too much time to be without a major league caliber second baseman, so they went out and added the Nationals' Cristian Guzman. Not necessarily a great ad if you're a Guzman owner. He'll still give you a little bit in the batting average category. He moves to a good ball yard with a good offense, but he's a really streaky player. He's hit very poorly in the 230s the past 2 months, doesn't offer you any speed anymore. Not really someone to look at outside of AL-only leagues. In NL-only leagues, Adam Kennedy, Ian Desmond will be in the lineup every day, so their value obviously goes up. The Blue Jays, for some reason, I'm not quite sure why, have decided to apparently hang on to Major League home run leader Jose Bautista. Is this a good move? Well, he does lead the majors in home runs, and he's having the best season by far of his big league career. But this is also a player who's 29 years old, who will be eligible for arbitration next season and will become a free agent the following season. If you don't think that he's going to at least double his current $2.4 million salary next year, perhaps triple it, you're smoking crack, Blue Jays. I don't know why they hold on to him. Prior to this season, Bautista had never, not once, had more than 16 home runs. Never, not one time, had more than 65 RBIs. Never scored more than 75 runs. His career batting average is 241. He just doesn't do anything other than hit a few home runs, and that's been greatly exaggerated this year because of an increased home run rate from the home run to fly ball ratio as well as the fly ball rate itself. I'd be surprised if Bautista continues doing what he has done so far this season the rest of the way. I think now is the perfect time to sell high like we try to tell everyone in the fantasy game. Apparently the Blue Jays weren't listening to that memo. The Brewers have decided to keep Corey Hart and Prince Fielder according to latest reports. Not a big surprise with Fielder. Trading him, it's going to take a massive deal to sign him. He's got one more year left next season on his current deal. He's going to be looking for Mark Teixeira type dollars, $180, $200 million. Not something the Brewers are going to be able to pay him long term, so they're probably going to have to move him at some point. Doesn't look like it's going to be before the trade deadline this year. Corey Hart, back in the lineup on Friday from his wrist injury. Didn't really have enough time, obviously, to prove he's healthy. The wrist injury came at an awful time, caused him to miss 5 games, driving the price for what they could get if they moved Hart to a level that the Brewers just weren't comfortable with. They're doing the smart thing and holding on to him at this point and hoping to maximize that investment in sometime in the near future. And then finally, just want to throw it out there because it was a deal that occurred. Mike Jacobs has been traded to the Blue Jays. Big whoopee-doo. I know you might be saying he's probably not even going to be brought up to the Major League roster. The Blue Jays are likely trying to fill a hole at AAA at the first base position because of the fact that they traded Brett Wallace to the Astros yesterday. Again, Mike Jacobs, don't even waste your time. Just wanted to report it for the sake of being thorough. See the Giants jersey back there? I'm a Giants fan. Giants, make a move too, by the way. Trade deadline is fast approaching. I'm Ray Flowers, it's BaseballGuys.com. Thanks for joining me on Around the Horn. Good luck tomorrow for all you baseball fans. Don't forget to visit me at BaseballGuys, or at Twitter, twitter.com/BaseballGuys, as I'll continue to update everything in the world of baseball through that trade deadline. Have a good weekend, everyone.